The McCall household is like many others. Family pictures on the wall and big personalities in little bodies. Sherry McCall herself calls the life chaotic.
Be careful.
But in 2019, everything went still.
I just want people to know that it's not a mistake. Like, that's not a mistake. That is a conscious decision.
She's talking about driving under the influence, a growing problem nationwide and here at home. Every day, about 37 people in the United States die in drunk driving crashes. That's more than one life lost every hour of every day.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay, you may begin.
With the help of drunk goggles,
1, 2.
North Carolina troopers put me through a field sobriety test showing the impacts of impairment.
The vehicle is a 2,000 to 5,000 pound machine that you're operating. And if you're under the influence, whether it be alcohol or drugs or any impairing substance, it becomes deadly.
The number of traffic deaths related to alcohol is also going up, from 26 deaths annually in 2012 to an average of 43 deaths a year in 2021.
A lot of that has to do with the summer. We see a lot more daytime drinking and a lot more drug use during the summer, so it does make the roads just that much more deadly.
In 2021, nearly 1 in 4 fatal car collisions in North Carolina were linked to alcohol, which impairs you in multiple ways.
When you get behind the wheel, it starts affecting your judgment, whether it be how you operate the vehicle, how you maintain your lane, your speed. The second thing it affects is your physical faculties, so your reaction time. So if something happens, you're unable to react in an appropriate manner to avoid something.
Everyone wants to get home safe to their families.
And her family changed forever, May 25th, 2019. A drunk driver plowed through the intersection of Cold Springs Road and NC 49.
A few days later is when they confirmed that she was almost 2 times the legal limit, and it was 2:21 in the afternoon at time of impact.
Her daughter, Noelle Ann McCall, strapped into a 5-point harness in the back of her grandmother's car.
That car was like folded in on Noelle's door. So when she hit Noelle's door, my mother-in-law's car spun and went down an embankment and then also hit a tree. So the car was kind of like wrapped around the tree.
The wide-eyed girl sits at the center of that family portrait that hangs in the foyer of the McCall home. The picture taken 5 days before that wreck, 5 days before Noelle died.
I just remember kissing her and how just cold she already felt. Like she'd only been gone half an hour and she was just already felt like she was just, it wasn't her. It didn't feel like her.
She says after a 3-year legal battle, the driver was sentenced to less than 5 years.
So she'll be in prison less time than Noelle was alive.
And statistically, that likely wasn't her first time. The average drunk driver has driven drunk over 80 times before their first arrest.
While her killer is spending 4 years, I have a life sentence without my daughter. So I just want someone else to make the right choice.
The right choice being having a plan before that first drink. Have a designated driver or use a rideshare service. And don't let anyone get behind the wheel if they're intoxicated.
If one person who's driven drunk before sees her face and decides to make a different decision, then she's still making the big impact on this world that I always knew she would.
For Safety First, I'm Siobhan Bryan, WBTV, on your side.